Let's talk about a severely underestimated and rarely discussed quality that holds immense power in the realm of human interaction. The voice, a formidable weapon capable of exuding charisma, asserting dominance, and triggering primal attraction. It even shapes our perception of one's so-called personality. The sad truth is that you are again bound by your genetics and hormonal composition and vocal cord thickness. However, don't worry, there is hope. You can still tinker with a few variables to enhance your voice. Step 1. Strengthen your neck muscles. Take a moment to place your hand on your throat, and you'll notice 2 long muscles running down from behind your ear to your collarbone. These are called your sternocleidomastoids. When these muscles become tense, they exert pressure on your vocal cords, resulting in a higher pitch. When you relax these muscles, your voice naturally becomes deeper.
Did you know that Ted Bundy's first dog, a collie, was named Lassie? Had you heard that?
One effective way to achieve relaxation is by strengthening these neck muscles. They'll become more resilient to daily stress and are less likely to tighten up throughout the day. Step 2. Breathe from the diaphragm. Ever noticed how your shoulders bob up and down as you breathe in and out? If you have, you're doing it wrong. This is a thing called shallow breathing, and it's something most people are guilty of. It puts tension on the neck and vocal cords. Breathe with the muscle that's designed to do it, the diaphragm. As you inhale, shift the effort downward so your stomach flexes out while your shoulders remain completely still. It's tough to get used to, but mastering diaphragmatic breathing will also give you a richer, more resonant voice. It also has a host of other benefits, such as reducing stress and improving athletic performance, since it's just a more efficient way to breathe. Step 3. Talk in a more breathier way. You can try this one for yourself and immediately see its effect. Try talking in a breathier, more aspirated kind of way, as if you're speaking through a sigh. Here's an example. Tom Hiddleston.
Einstein's theory of relativity is E equals mc squared. This means that energy equals mass times the speed of light squared.
You'll instantly notice your voice is deeper. And not only does this make your voice deeper, but it also makes it more attractive too. A 2014 study found that the most attractive male voices were also the breathiest. And this was so pronounced that women preferred a high-pitched but breathy voice over a deep, non-breathy one. Step 5. Drink more water. You see, dehydration can actually have a negative impact on your vocal cords. When you're dehydrated, your vocal cords literally shrink, leaving you with a thinner and squeakier voice. Strikingly, a significant number of people are dehydrated, with a recent study showing that 75% of Americans don't meet the recommended daily intake of water. No wonder so many people end up speaking with higher voices than they should. The solution? Stay hydrated. And the simplest way to do that is by having a trusty water jug by your side. Keep it on your desk and make it a habit to fill it up every morning. This way you'll have a steady supply of water throughout the day. Step 6. Be more monotone. When we think of a monotone voice, we might think of Clint Eastwood.
Well, the Italian director, the Italians, of course, are famous for making earthy films, and this goes good with the Western. I think this Italian director that I worked for had a different feel,
Eastwood's voice, in terms of pitch, isn't exceptionally deep. It's just average. However, there's something Eastwood possesses in abundance, and that's monotony. A monotone voice is a manly trait. It seems the masculinity associated with a monotone voice fools people into perceiving it as deep. This is backed up by a paper on vocal attractiveness, which found that the voices which varied less in pitch were the most likely to be considered deep. In fact, pitch variation was almost as important as actual pitch in deciding whether a voice was deep or not. Step 7. Improve vocabulary and tone. If you have anxiety, start by talking to people without looking at them, like talking to someone through voice chat service like Skype or Discord. The best way to improve your vocabulary specifically is by listening to people with a good vocabulary, and then Google every word you don't know. Actually, improving will take a long time, so make sure you're listening to something you actually enjoy listening to. The best way to improve your tone specifically is by speaking. Speak to other people. If you tend to stutter, read a book, record it, and then listen back to what you sound like. And as a rule of thumb, end your words/sentences on a low note instead of a high note. That's all for today, my friends. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe for future content.